Welcome to Dennis M. O'Brien Field this evening for another great evening of Panther football and a season opener. I'm Bob Hayes along with my broadcast partner Don Ford and Rich Green, bringing you the call of today's game as the Whitman Hanson Panthers take on the Marshfield Rams. Glad you have tuned into this Whitman Hanson Cable Association production that's being viewed in both the towns of Whitman and Hanson. Gentlemen, what do you think of tonight's game? Don?
Well, it's always great to have a new football season, always exciting to start a new season, and we're opening it with a very strong Marshfield team. Traditionally, they're always very good, so Panthers expect to have a great team, so it should be a good test.
Rich, what are you thinking? I know you've got some stats and different things that are going on here. What's the background of these two teams?
Well, first of all, it's good to be with Don and Bob again for another season of Whitman Hanson football. I've been really impressed. I went to both the scrimmage games that the Panthers played this year just to see how they looked, and I think that we are going to see something special this year with Ethan Phelps. I think he's one of those kids that comes along once in a while, and he's a senior this year, but he's got some talent with him, and I'm expecting a great season.
Well, if you read the Boston Herald at all, they had a full-page spread on Phelps and his accomplishments here at Whitman Hanson. He's done some fabulous things, and he's also got some opportunities to go to some Ivy League schools if you read into that. He's really something special here at Whitman Hanson. But he has a giant team behind him. And without that team effort, I mean, tonight's captains are Phelps, Mike Connors, Ryan Schwade, Quinn Sweeney, and Jacob Nixon. And all of those players, if you followed the Panthers at all, have added a tremendous amount to what goes on here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
Yeah, Bob, all five of those starters, I believe, are 3-year starters. All five of the captains, I should say, are 3-year starters, and it's they've got a ton of experience. They've got some big kids. Of course, Ethan is a superstar, and there's a lot of other very strong players here. We should have a real good season to look forward to.
Well, last year the Panthers had a regular and playoff record of 7 wins and 4 losses. So they're coming in this year hoping to make the playoffs. They got a couple of early games at home against some tough teams, Marshfield, and next week they're at home against New Bedford.
Well, the crazy part, gentlemen, is I'm not trying to hurry us along in the season, but we were discussing before we came on air how many games Whitman Hanson and Abington have played on Thanksgiving. And I said 103 because it seemed like the 100th was just a few weeks ago. This year is going to be how many, Don?
I believe we figured 108.
108 times when we come to the Thanksgiving Day game, and I think we're home this year here at Whitman Hanson.
We
Dennis
should be.
M. O'Brien Field.
We should be. We were in Abington last year.
Yeah, I think we're going to be home, and we're going to have a fantastic season. We're just about ready to get underway. Whitman Hanson has some returning talent, as you just heard both of my co-hosts talking about. So we're looking for some great action here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field. We're all excited about a brand new scoreboard. It's going to be state-of-the-art with graphics, and you're going to be able to see all kinds of different things on it. And so we're excited. We're really excited. Both of these teams are ready to take the field temporarily. So stay tuned to this WHCA production. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that we have a crew of 9 doing this broadcast tonight. Mark Rocheteau is our director, and under him is Carol Brewster, Megan Lemieux, Amy Broderick, Brian Fox, James Cullity, Ryan Tully, Paul Watson, and Edward Acon. So thanks to the crew for making us look good for what we do up here. Gentlemen, quick recap. What are you thinking? What do you call it? What's the score? We always have to do that as we get started. Don?
I'm going to go 30-7 Whitman Hanson.
Rich?
I'm gonna throw out 31-14. I'm going to say Jake O'Brien's going to tack on a field goal somewhere during the game, and Phelps is probably going to have a couple of touchdowns running.
Well, Phelps had, if you look at his record, and if my mind served me right, didn't he run for 18 last year and pass for like 21 or something like that? I mean, it was just a big number. You know, he's really turned it on last year, so I expect to see some great things. So we've had the coin toss. And it looks to be that Marshfield Rams are going to be receiving, and Whitman Hanson's going to be kicking off. We're going to be hearing the national anthem from the Whitman Hanson Band, and we will be underway here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
Got a game time temperature of 67 degrees. And after this long, hot summer we've had, this is a welcome night, and the fans are out to show that.
Perfect night for football, and the fans are pouring in.
There's a big student crowd here. There's a big parent crowd here. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hear from the Whitman Hanson Band for the national anthem. Start of the game here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field with the Whitman Hanson Panthers taking on the Marshfield Rams. Marshfield will be receiving. Jake O'Brien will be kicking off, I believe. I think we're going to see a lot of footwork out of O'Brien today. If anybody watched his season last year, he had a really fabulous season. So I think you're going to see some great things happening tonight here at Whitman Hanson. What are you thinking, Don? Who's going to draw first blood?
Coach Driscoll says that O'Brien is one of the best kickers in the state, and I would probably agree with that. First blood, I think we're gonna get 3 and out, and we're gonna go and score. I'm a homer.
Okay, I love the way you think, Rich.
I'm going to say that the Panthers are going to hold them on defense, and just want to mention how great the field looks again this season.
Jake the Snake back to kick off.
Yeah, this brand new field here at Whitman Hanson is in fabulous shape.
The fans are riled up.
And the kick is away.
Oh,
It's picked up. And he's
stopped.
stopped.
Stacked up inside the 15.
Great stop. Tackled by Sean Jonas, number 53. Great stop. Jonas is a senior here at Whitman Hanson and has been a great asset to this team on special teams.
Yeah, the Rams were quite ready for that kick. They had to backpedal to receive it and find themselves in a hole. First and 10 from about the 12-yard line, looks like.
Well, let's see what the defense of Whitman Hanson is going to provide this evening. They've always provided some strength. So you're going to see it in about 10 seconds here.
And the Marshfield offense will take the field for the first time, starting from the 12-yard line. Panther defense.
Great to see Mike Connors out there playing.
He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The quick handoff from Kristen Dunn.
Handoff to number 44, Robert Bialicki.
Yeah, there's a loss of a yard on the play. They get a 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 yard on the play.
Get up to the line quickly, no huddle.
He's working out of the shotgun here. Kristen Dunn for the Rams. Number 44 is in the backfield.
Back to throw. Oh.
Pass was incomplete. Who was that intended for? Number 11?
That looks like 11, yeah.
Cameron Bowden.
Broken up by Brandon Frawley.
And Christian Dunn.
Frawley's also a
Pass was
senior
knocked
here at
down.
Whitman Hanson, and he provided some
By
fabulous
number
plays to give the
32,
Panthers their
Brendan
record of,
Yeah,
what
looks-
was their record again last year?
7-4.
7-4 record.
So we got a third and 12, third and 11.
Timeout by the Rams.
And timeout on the field.
Marshfield timeout.
Timeout with 10:13 left in the first period here at Whitman Hanson with the score. Your Whitman Hanson Panthers 0 and Marshfield Rams 0. Well, as you two gentlemen both predicted, the defense was going to come out pretty strong. I know we've only seen a couple of plays, but they've already had a 1-yard loss.
They're very quick to the ball.
Yeah, Marshfield's up on the ball here.
Who's some of the strength in for the Panthers defense? Number 53, Sean Jonas is playing. And as you notice,
Oh,
knocked down, pass
Oh.
was thrown incomplete.
yeah, Brendan Frawley was on the blitz, hit the quarterback as he threw, and Mike
And
Connors
number
almost
32,
intercepted
Mikey
that.
Connors bats that one down.
Pass was broken up by number
Third and
42,
11 for the
Mike
Rams.
Connors.
Forced the punt.
If he could have got his other hand up, he definitely would have had an interception on that one.
That was a great play. They blitzed the quarterback, and he had to get rid of the ball quickly. He didn't have much choice.
And number 27, Billy Martell,
Gotta
back
get,
to receive the punt
Billy Martell and Jake Nixon
from Braden Killens.
back for the punt.
Martell and Nixon, both seniors here at
Both,
Whitman
both
Hanson.
lined up inside the 50, so we should have great field position.
Punt's a
The
little
short punt.
picked up by number 7, Jake Nixon.
Yeah, he's just short of the 40, about the 41-yard line.
And Nixon receives the ball.
So it's a
Okay,
good start for the Panthers.
perfect field position, and we're going to see Ethan Phelps
On, a short
on
field
his
there,
first
starting
offensive
from
play.
41-yard line.
Now, gentlemen, is it going to be a run? Is it going to be a pass? What's your thought?
I'd look for Phelps to be involved.
That's no question.
I think he's going to be in the shotgun.
Yeah.
It appears that he is in the shotgun. The question is he going to run it or is he going to pass it?
I think he's going to give it to Frawley. Nope.
Pass was intended for number 85, Ryan Schwade. Pass was incomplete. Brings up second down and 10.
That's one of the plays that I saw during the scrimmages that they hit on a couple of times. So I know they had that one. I wouldn't be surprised to see that one again. Schwade has got great hands. 6'3", 200 pounds.
It's a big boy. High school senior. Phelps keeps it.
Well, keeps it, breaks the tackle.
Breaks 3 tackles and goes for a first down.
Number 17, Ethan Phelps.
Yeah, it looks like he has a first down. He does.
The first guy had him just after the line of scrimmage. He broke that tackle, spun, pushed another defender out of the way, and made a first down.
Yeah, he's a tough kid to bring down.
It's 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
That's complete to Swede.
Pass is complete to Schwade.
Down inside the 20. Another first down.
Took 3 guys to take him down.
Schwade dives forward, picks up another first down for the
Well, when you're
Panthers.
6'3" and you weigh 200 pounds and you're a senior in high school and you're built like Ryan Schwade, it's going to take 2 or 3 to bring you down. He's a big boy.
He reminds me of Gronk.
He's a Whitman Hanson version of Gronk.
There's Frawley up the middle for a couple.
Frawley Frawley takes it up the middle.
Handoff to 32, Frawley, who is also a senior.
And he picks up about 2 or 3 on the play.
Whitman Hanson has 21 seniors on this team.
This is going to be pass over the middle. Nope.
Pass is complete.
Dixon out the flat.
Complete
So
to,
connects to Nixon.
what was the gain on that?
About 6 yards. Got a third and 3.
It's about 3rd and 4.
Very methodical first drive for the Panthers. Switching it up.
Yeah, they're about the 13-yard line. If they don't get the first, I think they kick the field goal.
It's going to be 3rd and about 4.
He's
Hands
got
off
the
to
first down.
27. Billy Martell. Did he get it?
I believe he did.
He's on. He got it.
Boy, I'll tell you, almost everybody out there has been playing for 2, 3 years, if 2 anyway, and most of them 3 years. A lot of experience.
Frawley picks up another first down. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Panthers here from the 9-yard line.
With 7:12 left on the first period, the Panthers are knocking on the door with a 1st and goal here.
Ethan off the left side.
Phelps on the
He's
keeper, and he's in
Touchdown.
for the touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown.
Ethan Phelps is in for his first touchdown of the season here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field. And with 7:01 left in the first period, Phelps goes in for a touchdown to bring the score. Your Whitman Hanson Panthers 6, Marshfield Rams 0.
Well, I don't know about you, Don, but I'm heading for the lottery and playing the lottery since we called that one.
Yeah, we did.
They stopped them on 4 downs, got the ball, and marched down the field.
Take the point.
And the extra point is good here at Whitman Hanson. With 7:01 in the first period left, Whitman Hanson draws first blood with the score. Your Whitman Hanson Panthers 7, Marshfield Rams 0. When you guys predicted the score 30-7, Don, and 31-14, Rich, I thought, well, that might be a little bit rich for a high school store, but if this continues and the defense keeps up the way they're playing, I'll be able to ring it at halftime. It's much easier at halftime to predict the score, isn't it?
You think we're too low? Yeah, I'm sure Marshfield's got a little fight in them. You got a new coach. They'll come out and show a little fire.
Cheerleaders are tossing out some water bottles.
There's a lot of excitement here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field, and there always is here at Whitman Hanson. If you followed any history of Whitman Hanson, the alumni is a great group. They come and they support these teams. The parents come out in numbers, and all the students come out in numbers. The excitement is always big, big, big here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
The first person to come to the press box wins the Super
O'Brien
Seats.
boots it deep. It's almost back at the goal line.
Called for a fair catch. You don't see that on a kickoff very often.
On the 2-yard line? Or was he inside the...
I think he,
Was he inside the end zone?
I don't know. It appears the way they're setting up the chains.
Yeah,
that he
looks
was.
as though he's coming out to the 20.
Okay, I was just informed.
25.
I was just informed by one of the officials that it's a new rule this year that you can fair catch the ball inside the 25.
And bring it right out to
and
the
bring
25.
it out to the 25.
Really?
To the Rams here from the 25-yard line.
It looks, I hate to see the NFL rubbing off onto high school sports.
Yeah, trying to take the kickoff out of the game. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's 1st and 10 Rams from the 25. Handoff goes to
Sweep
number
the left.
17.
Oh, boy.
taken down by a host of Panthers.
Yeah, Sean Jonas, Jake Dixon,
Quinn Sweeney.
Quinn Sweeney.
Sweeney's a name from the past. We've watched him year to year. He's a fabulous player.
Yeah, and his brother was a good player a few years back.
Well, I think the Sweeneys come from a family of football. Bill Sweeney used to be an employee here in the district at Whitman Hanson. A lot of talent.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, that was a big play by the D for a loss on the play. What's that loss, Don?
Ryan Trungone. Man, looked like he went in unblocked there. He beat his man clean. That was about a,
Big play by number 67, Ryan Trungone.
jeez, that's about a 7 or 8 yard loss.
Trungone's another name that you hear frequently at
Yeah.
Whitman Hanson. He's a senior also.
Yeah, he's been playing for 3 years too. Yeah,
As I said, 21 seniors.
and then
Something to be said about this football program. Headed up by Coach Mike Driscoll.
Lost about 5 on that.
yeah, got a third and about 15. Oh,
Quarterback
hit again.
back the pass, and he
That
gets
was
sacked again.
53. I believe that's Sean Jonas. Came in clean again.
Jonas throws him for about a 5-yard loss.
Huge sack. That puts the Rams.
As you can see, these Panthers are well coached. They're led by Mike Driscoll. He's in his 8th year. The assistant coaches are Keith Sweeney, Zach Costa, Paul Scarpilli, Matt Rodman, Chris Colclaw, Jerry Thompson Jr., John Rosen, and Dan Moriarty. And as you can see, this staff is very well. They've coached these kids great. The way that they're playing, it's fabulous. They're coming right out after the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams are
Martell and Nixon again back to
punting from about their 15-yard line.
Snaps high, gets it away.
Short kick. Gets a Marshfield bounce to about the 48-yard line.
So when the offense from Whitman Hanson, led by Phelps, takes the field, it's going to be on the 48-yard line, a 1st and 10 for Whitman Hanson.
Yeah, they start inside the Marshfield territory for the second drive in a row.
Jenna Mara, shout out to the golf team. Sammy Whitman and Julia Harrington. There's still one couch open.
Marshfield's having some serious trouble blocking up front there.
And follow Dr. Jones as he will be announcing. Go up to the press box if you see a tweet from him.
We've got a timeout here on the field, I believe. I don't know if we had some technical difficulties, but we're back in the action here. It's 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Hand to Martell off the left side. He's got some room.
And Phelps hands it off to Billy Martell.
Billy Martell runs it for what, about a 25-yard gain, Don?
Yeah, looks like 24 yards from the 49 down to the 25.
Gain on that play.
That was the defense keying on Phelps.
Yeah, you're right.
The ball will be on the 28-yard line.
Big gain on that 1st and 10 run by Martell.
Hopefully they can do a lot of that this year. Take a little of the burden off of Ethan because they don't need him to get hurt.
Superfan couch.
Yeah, I think that Coach Driscoll is aware of what he has on offense.
Ball's handed off to number 9.
Nate Beef, who I understand is moved into town this year. He's from Pembroke, played for Pembroke last year, and he's new to town.
What do we got going here? We had a flag on the play. I believe it's against the Panthers. It looks like it's coming back.
Oh, that's too bad.
Big gain on the play.
Holding call.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I announced to you at the beginning of the game, there's an excitement going on here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field. There's a giant video scoreboard going up in the north end of the end zone. So any businesses or anyone that wants to advertise anything on that scoreboard can get a hold of Bob Rogers, the athletic director, at robertrogers@whrsd.com. Or just check on the Whitman Hanson site. There's going to be all kinds of opportunities for exciting advertising. You're going to see videos on that scoreboard. It's pretty exciting here at Whitman Hanson. So again, contact Bob Rogers. He's our athletic director at robertrogers.whrsd.com. Or go to the Whitman Hanson Regional School District site and you'll be able to click on athletics. It's a pretty exciting time here at Whitman Hanson. Brings up about a 2nd and 11 for the Panthers after that penalty call.
Well, Jake Nixon got back 9 yards on the first down, so it's 2nd and 11.
That penalty negated that run by Beath of a pretty big run.
This is Martell up the middle. Oh, he spins
Martell
out of the tackle.
spins.
Oh, he's down to about the 10-yard line. They pick up the first down.
It's going to be a first down.
What a great effort.
Just see Martell, he's getting hit and he's just spinning and dragging guys with him and spinning away, breaking tackles. He's doing fabulous.
Yeah, he's got some pretty serious speed. I think I heard he was one of the quickest kids on the team. So,
well, he's certainly showing his talent this evening. First and goal for the Panthers.
I think they're just outside the 10.
Phelps, the ball was handed off to number 27, Billy Martell. I think he was thrown for a little loss there. Or he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's hard to tell because the chains are down. All that's up is a down mark. It's got to be first and goal.
It's 2nd down from about the 10. Must be 2nd and goal. It's good to see Whitman Hanson's changed their formation a little bit. Looks like they're running a little more of a wing T type thing.
Just under 2 minutes to go in the first period, first quarter.
There's Ethan up the middle.
Phelps on the keeper.
Walks into the end zone.
Did you see that kid lower his head to try to stop Phelps, and Phelps just ran him right over?
Yeah,
he's a pretty big kid, and he's tough to stop. Isn't that Phelps' 2nd touchdown of the evening?
Yeah, it is. The 10-year.
You can see if you look at the replay from up here in the booth, Phelps just ran right up the middle and ran him right over. With 1:27 left here in the first period at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
And Jake the Snake knocks it through from about 80 out.
Extra point's good. It's 14-0.
The score with 1:27 left in the first period here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field, the score is Whitman Hanson Panthers 14, Marshfield Rams 0.
That extra point would have been good for about 40 yards, I think. That's correct.
That is correct. 14 for your Whitman Hanson Panthers, Marshfield Rams 0.
Okay. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Panthers get ready to kick off.
All right, O'Brien's back to kick off here. Another great kick by O'Brien.
Line drive kick.
Open field tackle. Big play. Trying to see the numbers.
Yeah, great tackle. I can't quite read that.
88?
I believe it is. Yeah, Eric McCallum. Junior. Nice tackle.
Nice open field tackle. He just wrapped him up. The kid tried to shake him, and he brought him right down. Nice, great tackle by Eric
The Rams will
McCallum.
come out 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Just over a minute to go.
Collision in the backfield. Drop for a loss. I look like Mike Connor's in there. 2-yard loss.
Brings up second and about 12 for the Rams.
Marshfield has their hands full tonight.
Brought down by number 42, Mikey Connors.
Handoff.
Hand off to the left side again. I believe that was Connors in there.
Almost a replay of the last play, number 44.
They're having trouble blocking Connors. He's getting into the backfield or right to the line of scrimmage every time.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 12. Marshfield has very little offense tonight.
12 here for the Rams.
Time's running down in the first period here at Whitman Hanson.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble, the quarterback falls on it.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be a loss of about 6, it looks like.
Back to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Marshfield
That looks like
third and long from the 8.
4th down.
Is it 4th down? Yeah, 4th down. My bad. Looks like the Panthers will have another good field position here.
Time's run out, I believe, in the first period. With the score, your Whitman Hanson Panthers 14, the Marshfield Rams 0. Well, gentlemen, as I asked you at the beginning of the game what you thought the score was going to be, I didn't anticipate it would be 14-0 at the end of the first period, but Marshfield did lose a tremendous amount of seniors last year. They were pretty much a contender in all of their everything they played last year.
And at the end of the first quarter, the Panthers lead this
They got their
one
hands full tonight.
14-0.
They lost their longtime coach, Lou Silva, after, I believe, 37,
Quick
38
shout out
years.
here to the super fans.
I think next to Kelleher from Abington, Silva might have the longest tenure other than Kelleher. Kelleher probably has the longest tenure in the league, or maybe even in the state.
Yeah, he's going to be up pushing 40 years. But the new coach, Marshfield has a new coach, Chris Aruka, who was the Hingham coach the last couple of years, and we faced him and always had very competitive games with Hingham.
Well, like we said, they've got some seniors. They're a young team, and they're going to do some rebuilding. Whenever you lose a coach, it's difficult to get rocking again, and especially lose kind of a tough act to follow.
Yeah, he had a pretty good career.
Who's back to kick for Marshfield?
I'd say number 3. Fair catch by Martel.
And Billy Martel with a fair catch at the 40.
Panthers get a 1st and 10 from the Marshfield 40.
Heading down to the end of the
We're in second period action.
second period.
All right. Ethan Phelps and the offense are taking the field from about the 40-yard line. Phelps is back to pass.
Throwing the ball around the
Throws the
middle.
ball.
Ryan Swade, complete. To about the 10-yard line.
Big catch to Schwade.
Yep.
He was wide open.
Slant right across the middle. There's nobody there. You got about a 30-yard gain.
There's the dual threat of Ethan Phelps.
30-yard gain on that play.
The ball on about the 13-yard line.
He hands it off to Martell up the middle. Looks like he's in for a touchdown.
Phelps hands it to Martell. Martell goes in for the touchdown for the Panthers.
I tell you, we're going to give a little credit to that Panther offensive line. They're dominating the line of scrimmage. Both lines, the defense and offense for the Panthers, the lines are playing great.
Well, it's pretty obvious they've come to play. Driscoll has wound this team up and whipped them into shape, and they're really playing. Everything seems to be going right for them this evening. O'Brien with that long leg kick he's got, and it's good. With 10:23 left to play in the second period here at Whitman Hanson, the score is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 21, Marshfield Rams 0.
Bob, something I want to speak to is during the summer months, my wife and I were coming up to walk at the high school, and 6 o'clock in the morning, you were seeing these players up there, and they were in the weight room, they're watching film. They have shown the dedication that have got them to this point, and the coaches expect it, the players expect it, and it's great to see it paying off because they deserve it right now, and I hope they can keep it going.
Well, as we've always said, Rich, determination and hard work, there is no replacement for it. You can't do anything other than if you have it, you will exceed and excel.
Well said. This is a great senior class. These kids I've known a lot of them for quite a while, and they're hard workers, great kids. We wish them well. I think they're going to have a great season.
Well, here we go. O'Brien's kicking off. Another boomer.
Yep,
Fair catch called.
Fair catch on the goal line.
He's kicking that to the goal line. So he's kicking that 60 yards in the air. Is that what I'm counting?
Yep.
Yeah, he's on the 40,
right.
yep.
That's right.
Wow.
What a way to start a season opener here at Whitman Hanson. They'll score 21-0 early in the second period. As I said, there's a lot of exciting things that are always going on at Whitman Hanson. It's not just football, it's track, it's tennis, it's baseball, it's soccer. It's just a school that has a great athletic department and some fabulous students, male and female, whether it's cheerleading or anything. There's just a great turnout and support here at Whitman Hanson.
Well, ball's on the ground. I think we have it.
I think there's a fumble. The Panthers are signaling that it's a Whitman Hanson
we
ball,
do.
and the ref
We
has
do.
signaled that the Rams have turned the ball over.
That's 67. That's Trongone again. Boy, he's having a great game in the middle of that defensive line, Ryan Trongone.
You see how quick he jumped on that ball, Don?
Yeah.
Well, you see that whole defense just working hard. I mean, Trongone picked that up, but I mean, they're all Jonas, everybody. They're in there. Corners, they're working hard, and they're pushing this offensive line all over the field.
Yeah, they're not getting much done on offense here.
Phelps has taken over on offense.
Phelps throws to
Pass goes.
Nixon, Jacob Nixon.
no, that's John Ziden, number 6.
Oh, Ziden.
And Phelps connects to Ziden.
Zeiden's a junior here at Whitman Hanson.
5 on the play.
Gain of about 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, they're starting to mix some kids in already, which is good.
Second and 5.
Here goes Frawley up the middle. Got about 5.
And Brennan Frawley takes that one up the middle.
Close to another first down.
Gained only a couple there.
Brings up 3rd and about 2 or 3.
Third and 2 or 3.
Here for the Panthers.
Panthers have not needed to use Mike Connors on offense tonight.
I think he's struggling with a hamstring injury, so you might see him limited a little bit.
You'd never know it if you watched him play the first.
No, you wouldn't. There goes Ethan up the middle.
That looks like it's good for a first down.
It does.
And Phelps keeps that one.
First
Takes it up
down.
the middle and picks up another Panther first down.
First and goal, Panthers.
First and goal from the 10-yard line here for the Panthers.
Hand off to number 9.
That's Nate Beath.
Nate Beath carries the ball about 8 yards.
Looks like he's about a yard short of the touchdown, maybe 2. Second and goal. Beath is pretty quick too, Don.
Yeah, he's a pretty good ball player. Big kid.
Just gave it to him again.
And Beath takes it in.
Beath takes it in for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nate Beath runs it in for a 2-yard gain, which results in a Whitman Hanson Panthers touchdown.
So did the Panthers have to trade anybody over to Pembroke to get Beef?
I don't think any of that. I don't think any of that's allowed, Rich.
First round pick.
First round pick next year.
Well, it's funny you should talk about that because with all the fantasy football and all that's going on all over the country, it's amazing what's happened, not just with the NFL, but with everything. Kick was
blocked the extra point. That's pretty much. That's pretty much
unusual, though, Brian, to get one block.
That's pretty much the first negative play Whitman Hanson's had tonight.
With 8:12 left here in the second period at Whitman Hanson, the score is your Panthers 27, Marshfield Rams 0. We're still early here in the second period on a beautiful Whitman Hanson night. It's clear, the lights are going. There's nothing better than fall football.
Yeah, the Panthers looking pretty dominant so far. Set to kick off for the 5th time, I believe.
Yes. I thought we might see O'Brien kick a couple of long field goals, but the way they're scoring tonight, you may not see many of those.
You know, you may not get a chance.
That's what I'm saying.
They're going to run this one back. He's tackled inside the 20.
Well,
it's going to pretty much get the first defense out there because it's still the first half, early in the first half.
Skolsky on the return there. He brings it.
Well, let's see what, maybe Marshfield's made some changes, but this domination by this defensive line of the Panthers has been Marshfield's been struggling with it pretty difficultly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their yardage is, but it's not much.
Pass is thrown to number 17, thrown incomplete. Is I right on that number?
Yeah, I can't quite make that out. Looks like you're right. Yeah, 17, I think it is.
Kyle Bernabeo.
Yeah, attempt to out in the flat, but left flat, but nothing there.
Up 2nd and 10 for the Rams.
Kyle Bernabeo.
Hand off to
to the
Bernabeo
left
again.
side. Got a couple yards, but he's still got a ways to go here.
I heard earlier that the Panther freshman team played in Marshfield, and they were also successful today.
That's good to hear.
So opening day, if it remains as status quo is going to be a great day here at Whitman Hanson.
Good start for the Panthers. See, we get 3 guys split to the, oh, there goes one in motion.
That's Bernabeo.
Flag. I think we're offsides here.
Pass is intercepted
Ball's
by Phelps.
intercepted. No, that's Martell. But I think we were offside. There's a flag down. Yeah, offside on Whitman Hanson.
It's coming back.
That could be Marshfield's biggest gain of the night, though.
And there was a flag on the play offside.
It's not good, though, when your biggest gain is on a penalty.
No.
Okay, that is going to be a 5-yarder against the Panthers.
It's a third and about 3 or 4 yards for a first down now for Marshfield.
Negates the interception by Martell.
Look at the quarterback pulls it down. He's going to run. He may have a first down, I believe. He does.
I believe he does.
Quite sure that would be Marshfield's first down tonight.
Ethan Couples for a big gain for the Rams.
Brought down by number 31, Tom George.
First down, Rams.
Just over 7 minutes to go till half.
Ball is overthrown. His pass was intended for number 80.
Incomplete pass. Warning defense though.
Nico Pellegrini. I wonder if that's any relation to Bob Pellegrini. He used to be a Marshfield Ram.
Yeah, he was a Marshfield guy. I don't know. It was pressure on the quarterback from Mason Gorman on that play. Got good pressure on him.
High snap.
Hand off
to
inside.
44. Taken down by Martell.
Oh, ball's out.
Ball's
Ball
loose.
is out. Oh, they blew it down, it looks like.
Looks like it's picked back up by Marshfield.
Got a couple injuries for the Panthers. Oh,
The guy's slow getting up.
And Violisi on the carry there. Looked like a fumble, but they were saying he
Third
was
down and about
prior to the ball
7
coming out.
for the
Brought
Rams.
down by Martell.
Good timeout by Whitman Hanson.
Looks like Nixon might have been shaken up on the play. We had a timeout with a little break in the action here. And 6:29 left in the second period. Your Whitman Hanson Panthers 27, Marshfield Rams 0.
Marshfield's got a 3rd and 7 from about their own 38.
Looks like Nixon might have a cramp. Looks like he's trying to work it out.
Quarterback kept it.
Oh, they blew it dead.
Quarterback kept it. It looks like it's going to result in the touchdown. Oh, he's saying he's down. He was down here on the field. That's why the Panthers just stopped. The quarterback was down. He must have had a knee down and he got up.
He blew the ball dead on what he thought was a dead ball.
Let's see what the replay shows us. Quarterback rolls out. Looks like he's going to pass.
He blew the ball dead on the guy that he faked the handoff to.
Oh,
Oh, my.
inadvertent whistle.
He definitely blew that call. He faked the handoff, and the player went down, and the ref thought he had the ball,
So
blew
now-
it dead, and the
that
quarterback kept the ball.
So that's going to result in the Rams' first down. I don't know exactly how that worked, but they're moving the
A
chains.
little bit of confusion on the field there, but the play was blown dead.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Rams.
Marshfield does get the first.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Whitman Hanson player, you can't touch the quarterback at that point because you'll get a penalty. So they just let him go because they heard the whistle. So
Well, everybody's scrambling to get the play off.
Marshfield moving all over the place here.
Did he throw a red flag to look at the replay? Is that what he did?
I'm not sure. But if you watched last night's game with the Eagles and the Falcons, there was plenty of flag throwing last night, and a lot of it was suspect. It wasn't what I would be calling the ref's best night.
We don't want to be picking on the officials now.
I'm not. I'm just saying maybe they're a little rusty. It was the first game, you know.
Only during the Patriots game can you.
I mean, it's suspect that Goodell was at that game, too. He saw him up in the booth.
Was he there? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
he was there. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line for the Rams. And now we've got a timeout.
Timeout, Whitman
Panthers.
Hanson.
With a break in the action here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field and 5:40 left in the second period. The score is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 27, Marshfield Rams 0. It appears Marshfield changed the quarterback because they started with number 18, Kristen Dunn. And then Ethan Couples has been getting the snaps lately, number 6. So there must have been a change.
Well, they had a tough start, so maybe they wanted to shake it up a little bit.
Well, you got to do something.
They're twins, if you didn't know. Megan and Anna Stone also.
We're glad that you've tuned in to this WHCA production that's being viewed in the towns of Whitman and Hanson. We want to thank our crew of 9 for getting out here this evening and manning the cameras and manning the truck. It takes quite a bit to put a production together. And I'd also like to thank my co-hosts here, Don Ford and Rich Green, for everything they're adding to tonight's action. So hopefully it'll be fun, it'll be interesting to watch, and you'll enjoy what's going on.
Thanks, Bob.
Ball's hand off to Couples, almost gets stopped in the backfield, and then does get taken down for a loss. Looked like Jonas on the play, or Beaujolais. I couldn't tell, it was a 53 or 57.
I thought it was 55, Quinn Sweeney, but I could be wrong.
Brings up second and about 14.
Now, Marshfield has 3 guys out to the right, only 2 guys defending him.
Yeah, I see that. And he just open field tackle by number, was it 11? C.J. Giuliani.
Yeah, it is, number 11, yep. C.J. Giuliani.
Junior here at Whitman Hanson. He wasn't fooled at all. He got right in the backfield and just wrapped up the quarterback for a big loss of about 7 yards. Brings up 3rd and about 22. See what I mean? Number 6 is the quarterback up in there now, and they started with Kristen Dunn, number 18. So they're changing it up a little bit.
Not having too much more luck, but a little bit maybe. Oh, pulls it down, going up the middle. Oh, a good run. Oh, he's stuck there by number 11, Giuliani again.
That was a big hit by Giuliani. Brings up 4th down and about 13.
4th and long still, so the Rams are forced to punt.
Back to punt the ball is
Update to the birthday
number
shout-out.
7, Brandon
And
Killins. Killins.
Happy birthday,
He's getting a lot of work tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, this one hits the ground and bounces. Whitman Hanson bounce this time.
Bob, did you want to speak to the fact that there's a new superintendent of schools this year and a new principal at the high school?
Yeah, it's been a very exciting here at the Whitman Hanson Regional School District. We had a change in superintendents. Dr. Ruth Gilbert Whitner retired this year, and previous high school principal, Jeff Simonak, was selected to be the new superintendent, and the new principal's Dr. Christopher Jones. It's really been an exciting year. I had the opportunity to be here opening day, and the excitement for the teachers, it was unbelievable, and for the students all across the district. So it's been a great, exciting year, and it doesn't get any better than this tonight. And Superintendent Simonak, I believe, is here, and I believe the principal is also here. They like I said at the beginning of the year, there's a lot of support here at Whitman Hanson, whether it's parents, alumni, students. It's a big thing. Pass was thrown incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. Who was that intended for, Don?
That, I believe, was for Martell. Just misconnected with him. Here goes Ethan off the right side.
Oh, we got a penalty. Phelps lost his helmet. That may have something to do with the penalty, maybe a face mask. Penalty is against the Rams. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Got to be a personal foul. The referee threw the flag, so yeah, personal foul, face mask.
His face mask on Phelps because he come up without a helmet.
Yeah, I'm sure the Marshfield kids are getting a little frustrated here. 27-0 in the second quarter, so you know. You don't want to put Ethan in jeopardy too often.
Phelps throws the ball incomplete. I think it was intended for Martell. Marshfield's got a big crowd over there. Take a look. I mean, there's a lot of people in the stands and a lot of people at the fence. So people came in late. It's a beautiful night.
Perfect night for football. Broke the heat. Football weather.
Phelps with plenty of time to throw. It was intended, I believe, for number 28.
That's Jason Gomes.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Panthers.
I'd like to welcome the radio broadcast from WATD sitting next to us up here in the booth.
It's always a pleasure to have ATD broadcasting these games.
Panthers have a 3rd and 10. Handoff up the middle to Brennan Frawley, but not much there.
Brennan Frawley takes it.
I think he lost a yard.
It's going to be 4th down, and here we go. We're going to see, actually, I think we're going to see.
See our first punt.
Yeah, and doesn't Phelps usually do the punting, but now we have
he has punted the last couple of years.
Nathan Beef is back to punt,
Yeah.
number 9.
I guess an overhead punt.
Takes a Whitman Hanson bounce.
Takes a Panther bounce. Down on about the 30-yard line.
So you're going to see the Rams offense taking the field with 2:03 left in the second period. Score is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 27, Marshfield Rams 0.
32-yard line.
Marshfield's going to have to change it up a little bit coming out in the second half if they want to get back into this game.
They will. They need to. I don't believe they've crossed the 50-yard line yet, so this will be kind of the chance to do that.
These super fans were selected to the halftime field goal kick contest. Marie Pascaldo and Ryan Brown. If you want to report down to the Panther, you can bring friends for moral support.
Marshfield's coming out. Quarterback
Oh, he
shot
dumps it
pass.
off. Oh, he hit hard.
Stopped by number 17.
That's Phelps.
Lost his helmet again.
And Phelps on the tackle. His head popped
Gain of
out.
about 6, though.
Yeah, he had a completion to our tall tight end there.
Brown, one of the super fans selected for the
About a
halftime
2nd and
kick.
4.
Please go to the Panther at this time. And again, you may bring friends for support.
If you look in the north end zone here down by the scoreboard, you'll see the super fans. Oh, Marshfield just
Yeah, inside handoff to first down. They're out over the 45.
going to be 1st and 10 Rams.
First down for the Rams from the 47-yard line.
Cut inside. Oh,
About a yard gain, stopped by a host of Panthers.
And a swarming Panther tackle there on Riley, but it was led by 27, Billy Martell.
that's
Connors
Mike-
was a little
Mike
slow
Connors
getting
a little
up.
slow getting up. He's coming off the field.
We had a timeout here.
Come on,
Marshfield.
Timeout, Marshfield.
We got 1:20 left in the second period till halftime here. Again, I say, if you look to the north end zone, you'll see those super fans that we see year after year. That
My wife and I are sponsoring the Kick It contest again at halftime this year, where a couple of students are going to get a chance to go out and kick for the 10-yard line. If they make it, they're going to get a gift card. And it's been fun the last couple of years. We enjoy doing it. So.
well, it's an awesome
That's
thing, and it
nice.
keeps, again, Richie, keeps the student body involved in the action, and that's what is great about what goes on here at Whitman Hanson is they keep the student body involved. I mean, if you look down, there's a tremendous student body here watching. There's a ton of cheerleaders here. There's a ton of fans and alumni, and it's just a great night at Whitman Hanson.
And if they miss, they win a Dunkin' Donuts card. So either way,
Okay, with 1:20 left, let's see what the Rams are bringing to the action here. Another pass,
Picked
intercepted.
off.
Intercepted.
and number 85, Ryan Schwade.
Ryan Schwade.
A nice interception there.
Intercepted
Ryan
by, I
Schwade
believe,
picked it off and returned it about 15 yards.
was that Schwade?
Ryan Schwade, yeah.
And the Panthers will take
He
over
read that perfect. He was waiting for that pass.
He just stepped right in front of it.
40.
That pass would have been complete if Schwade didn't step up and pick it off. That would have been a completion.
Might have went for a touchdown.
Schwade watched it the whole way and just picked it off.
Super fans are going to announce who won the super fan seats for the second half. It is Gabby Trungone.
1:11 left in the
and
first
Ani,
half.
Hooter.
Panthers take over. Most of the starters are still in there. Ethan rolls to his left. It's
Pass.
Jake Nixon. Oh, he's got some room. Oh.
There's the flag.
There's a flag.
We got flags. That's going to cost them.
Nixon down the field. Picks up a big first down.
Yeah, that was a.
Number 5's going to get a 15-yarder for
Yeah,
that.
he should get ejected for that. There's no need of that.
He was way out of bounds. He was 2-3 steps out of bounds when he threw him down.
That's Timothy Matheson for the Rams.
The ref threw a flag in, then he threw his hat.
Personal foul. So you add 15 to a good run.
As you said, Don, it's frustrating for these student athletes when you've got a score of 27-0 in the first half. It's got to be frustrating. So,
First
not
game,
defending it. I'm just saying, if you understand student athletes, it's pretty tough, you know.
yeah. First game of the year. I doubt they were expecting this.
For a personal foul, and to push the Panthers ahead 15 more yards.
Moves the ball down to about the 20-yard line.
Yes, it's going to be
15.
first and 10 from the 15 with 1:04 left in the second period.
Phelps is throwing. Oh, it's complete. That's a nice catch. Was that Swede again?
I think so.
Swade.
Nice grab on that.
Yeah, he
It's
reached
gonna
back
be
for that
first
one.
and goal.
That ball was behind him. He made a nice catch there. He's had a good game. Clock's running.
42 seconds left. Phelps on the keeper. It's about
Timeout, Panthers.
35 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, we got a timeout on the field. We're going to take advantage of this timeout to announce the 50-50 winner. So if you purchase a 50-50 raffle ticket tonight, tonight's winner is going to take home $220.
Imagine that, as I said, and I keep hitting on it, but a $220 50-50 raffle is nothing to sneeze at. It goes to show you the support for the Panthers here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
If you have the winning 50-50 raffle ticket number, please report to the press box.
And again, the volunteers at the gate that collect the tickets, and it's like you say, it's a community thing, and it gives back to the school, to the athletic department, and to me, athletics keeps for the most part keeps the kids out of trouble, because if they violate any rules, regulations, they're off the team. So
it shows you what parent volunteers do and how great the communities of Whitman and Hanson are when these people step up and volunteer. So couldn't be any prouder to be involved with this Whitman Hanson group.
Handed it off to number 9, Nate Beath. Looks like he's stacked up short of the goal line.
We had a timeout. 28 seconds left.
Shy of the end zone, another timeout call.
That was about a 2-yard gain for Beath.
Yeah, a little bit. Second and goal from about the 4.
that could be their final timeout.
28 seconds left.
The 3-yard line.
We may see that field goal attempt.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, and we weren't too sure. If they have no timeout, so they may have to get into it quickly.
Oh, deflected pass.
Ball's deflected.
There you go. We're third down.
And a nice defensive stop there by Marshfield.
Third down with 24 seconds left.
Third and goal here from the 3-yard line.
I don't know, Don. You got 24 seconds left. You got O'Brien chomping at the bit over here to get in there and kick that field goal.
Yeah, he's ready.
You think you got 2 plays left? Pass play, and if it gets broken up,
Yeah, if it's an incomplete pass, you get time to go out and kick a field goal.
looks like that's what it might be. But with Phelps, you've got that double danger of him running the ball.
Well, him just running it into the end zone. That's happened a few times. Looks like he's going to throw.
Ooh.
He throws. Oh,
Wide open.
touchdown. Brennan Frawley.
Phelps to Farley for a touchdown. Farley
Yeah.
was wide open.
Yeah.
Nobody even
Brennan
on him.
Frawley, yeah.
Nobody even
nobody
covering.
near him.
No. Phelps picked that up.
Rolled out of the backfield and touchdown, the left corner of the end zone. Ethan took a little bit of a hit though on that pass.
Did he?
Yeah, as he delivered the ball.
Well,
We don't want to see too many more of those.
it's
Oh,
up.
boy.
It looks like it was more than good.
And O'Brien's kick.
So with 19 seconds left here in half, score is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 34, Marshfield Rams 0.
You know, I was just thinking, Bob, they might have to invest in a couple of those nets that they have at the pros and put them up at the end of the, because when they put the new scoreboard up, he's going to be hitting the scoreboard with that football. So they're going to have to put a net up there or something.
I'm going to have to talk to him because that's not in the budget.
Folks, one more time for the 50-50 raffle winner. The winning ticket is, I think, being turned in right now.
Phelps has really been booming it tonight.
You want to buy a truck?
Where we going to dinner? That guy said he's taking us to dinner, right?
Well, you know, as we said, the support is always there for that 50-50 raffle and for everything. For the people in the snack shed do a fabulous job. And, again, it's what makes the communities of Whitman and Hanson a good place to live. Another boomer by O'Brien.
Yeah, right down the goal line.
Oh,
Mishandles,
yeah.
it's in the end zone.
Ball's in the end zone. It's going to come out to the 25.
Yeah. 15 seconds left on the half.
That was about a 65-yarder.
It's right down to the goal line. Yeah. Kicking from the 40, so that's about 60 yards.
Marshfield's going to get maybe one or two chances on offense with 15 seconds left to go in the half.
Yeah, it's possible they might just take a knee.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did that.
Go into half and regroup.
Well, number 6, Ethan Couples, is still going to be the quarterback.
It looks like they're taking a knee.
And they are. So, the score at halftime is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 34 and Marshfield Rams 0. Stay tuned for the halftime show. I'm Bob Hayes along with Rich Green and Don Ford, and we'll be back with a second half action here on Whitman Hanson Community Access.
And now if you draw your attention to midfield, cheers the Whitman Hanson Varsity Cheerleading Club. All right, let's hear it for the Whitman Hanson cheerleaders one more time. And now taking the field for the halftime enjoyment is the Whitman Hanson Marching Band and Majorettes. The band is led by senior drum majors Helena Bilu and Matt Hickey, and junior drum major Colin Poff. This year's majorette co-captains are Kristen Fagan and Morgan Lewis. Drum captain is Liam Keene. Tonight's musical selections include Cuban Coffee, Sweet Caroline, and Notre Dame. The halftime show tonight is dedicated to the Whitman Hanson Regional High School administration and faculty. And now let's hear it for the Whitman Hanson Band and Majorettes.
Let's hear it for the Whitman Hanson Marching Band and Radio.
Gentlemen, we're back here. Whitman Hanson Panthers, Dennis M. O'Brien Field. Start of second half action with the Panthers and the Marshfield Rams. The first half was pretty exciting. It was pretty much one-sided. Whitman Hanson offense took the field, and we had some big action with some defense, with some pass interceptions and some fumble recoveries. And I'm here. My name's Bob Hayes. I'm here with my broadcast partners, Don Ford and Rich Green. Don, what do you think? What did you think of the first half?
Well, if you're a Panther fan, I thought it was great. It was pretty one-sided. I didn't see the stats, but I don't think Marshfield had more than 15 or 20 yards on offense, 2 or 3 turnovers. I mean, pretty much everything went Whitman Hanson's way.
Rick?
Well, I'd just like to give a shout-out to the majorettes and the band. They did a great rendition of Sweet Caroline at halftime, and it got the fans all riled up. So it was a lot of fun to see. They did a great job.
Well, again, it's always great to be here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field for a night of football. This being the season opener, this is probably the most exciting game of the year because it's a season opener. And other than the 108th playing, ladies and gentlemen, of the Whitman Hanson Abington Thanksgiving Day game, and I'm not trying to push Thanksgiving along too quickly, but you know when football season starts, it just all of a sudden we're there. So we're waiting for the Rams to take the field here. And we're going to have the action rolling at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
Again, next week the Panthers are at home taking on New Bedford. Then they're on the road, and then they'll be back home on September 28th to face Duxbury.
How is Duxbury? Did they lose a lot of seniors last year? Or?
I am not sure, but I did recognize one of the players for Duxbury is now playing for Harvard.
Regan,
yeah.
Regan's an awesome football player, and he's a pretty good basketball player, too, and he went to Harvard. So.
Yeah, he is, but I think he, as a sophomore, I don't think he was on the Duxbury team last year.
Last year, okay, 2 years.
But Duxbury's got quite a few. I know their quarterback's back. I think they're going to be pretty solid. Do you think they're onside kick here, or do you think they kick it off?
I think they're going to kick it off, although if an onside kick and they recover it, it may be the spark that they need.
And that's not Nixon kicking off. That's a new kicker. Oh, that was from Marshfield. My fault.
We got a run back going on here for Whitman Hanson. There's a host of players, and they're pushing him down the field. He gained probably another 10 yards on the push.
That was Jacob Nixon. He's a tough kid. He's up close to the 45.
I mean, he received that ball on about the 30-yard line, and that big push of players just pushed him right along, and he is a very tough kid. He's one of those kids, he just keeps running, keeps driving, so.
Yeah, he gets after it.
Yeah, he's part of that Whitman Hanson success that they've got going on with the offense and the defense here. Every one of those boys plays hard.
He's a 3-year starter. I mean, it's just the experience here is incredible. Still got their first team out there on offense.
Phelps is working out of the shotgun.
He's running to his left.
He's on the keeper. He looked like he was going to cut back.
Yeah, he didn't get much.
I think he's right about the line of scrimmage. Looked like he might have been better if he kept going to the outside from the look of the replay. He cut back right into a player from Marshfield. Brings up second at about 9.5.
And off to Jason Gomes.
Gomes gets stuck in the backfield.
Yeah, he lost some yardage there.
They didn't fool the defense of the Rams that time. It was about a 2 or 3 yard loss on the play. It's going to bring up
Jason Gomes,
3rd down
the
and
ball there. He's
14. This is probably the biggest hole the Panthers have had the whole night.
Yeah, by far.
First contacted by Tim Matheson, number 5. for the
They've
Rams.
been winning the line of scrimmage. They've had a lot of success just running right at them. I
14
would think
for the
they might
Panthers here.
continue that, but keep the clock moving.
Right now, it looks like the Marshfield coach read them the riot act at halftime.
Yeah, they seem to have a little more enthusiasm going.
Pass was intended for number 7, Jacob Nixon.
Phelps
It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Panthers. Is this the second time this game they punted?
I believe it is.
Nathan Beath is back to punt.
Yeah, I believe the first time was right near the end of the first half.
Yeah, didn't they turn it over?
Yep, they had to punt
Next play.
the next play, right?
Beath back to punt. It's a good punt.
Be at the
Taking a
bounce.
Whitman Hanson roll.
And some nice special teams coverage there by the Panthers.
So you're going to see the Rams come out on offense. First time this half. You see if maybe they changed up a little bit when they went in the locker room with the coach.
Very special birthday wish goes out to
Ball's on about the 28, 29 yard line.
Justin Mara.
I don't see Mike Connors out there.
Looking for him on the sideline. I don't
See him there either.
Well, there's a sea of red and black out there, so. Tackle, I believe, was made by Ryan Tragone for about a 2-yard loss or a 1-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, he's had a big game in the defensive line. Plays both ways.
That's quarterback keeper. Again, he was snagged.
It's a Marshfield player down. It's him
Is
on
that
the
number
field.
57?
68 looks like. Kid down.
I think the tackle for Whitman Hanson was made by Gorman from a 59, Mason Gorman.
Jason Gorman, yeah, 59.
Nice tackle. About a 3-yard loss on the play brings up 3rd and long for the Rams.
Looking down the Panthers roster here, I noticed that there is a female on the Whitman Hanson roster, Megan Ford, number 23. Dawn, is she a relation to?
She is not a relation, but she played last year as well. Give her a lot of credit. She's out there. Holds her own, I understand.
That's awesome.
It's 3rd and long. You might see this ball up in the air. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, or maybe even another loss of a yard or two. Didn't fool the defense at all. Punting unit's coming out. It's 4th and about 15.
Nixon and Martell back to receive the punt.
Martell and Nixon are back to receive.
Marshfield Panthers getting a good workout.
Yes, he is. I think Nixon and Martell might be too far back. No, it's a good punt.
That's the best one he's hit. Oh, let's get on it. Nixon picks it up. He's coming down the sideline. Oh,
Nixon runs it back for about a 10 or a 12-yard gain. We had a little mix-up of the ball was in the air. mishandled a little bit, but it turned out okay for the Panthers.
Well, I think they moved up. He's been kicking short, and he hit that one pretty good. Just they had to backpedal a little bit and mishandled it.
I was thinking they were way too deep, and just as I said it, the ball almost went over their head. Be 1st and 10 for the Panther offense at about the 39-yard line. Phelps keeps it.
Phelps
Throws it.
Oh.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. That looked like it might have been a bit of a broken play. Phelps was in the arms, and he let the ball go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Driscoll didn't look happy at that one.
There goes Phelps for about
he's getting hit by 2 or 3 guys.
Marshfield's defense is definitely toughened up in the second half.
They have, because mostly first-team kids out there for the Panthers. So.
Into the snack shack. If you've lost your keys, please check your pockets. They have a Patriots lanyard, Patriots key.
About a 3rd and 9.
The keys are up at the press box if you realize you've lost yours.
Phelps is back to pass. Passes the ball complete to number 7.
Complete to Nixon.
Looks like it's going to be enough for the 1st down.
And no is pushed back. Got the ball. That is a 1st down for the Panthers.
Nice pass by Phelps. Phelps to Nixon. Results in the 1st down for the Panthers. I get up at halftime and I walked around, and there is a sea of Panthers supporters on the sidelines here, Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
Yeah,
it's a busy night.
Great weather, great crowd, great team. It's all good.
Handoff was to number 32, Brendan Crawley.
Not much there.
Brought down quickly by
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's my understanding at halftime that athletic director Bob Rogers had to go up to the school and get more tickets because they were almost sold out, so he had to go get more tickets for the people to get in.
That's a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
Nice catch, number 10. Ryan Downing.
Gain of about 5 yards.
Over number 10, Ryan Downing.
You can't take in a better sporting event for $5, Bob.
There's no way. The game opener for my seats at the Patriots game this week were $245 each. Pretty soon they keep going up with the salaries. They're going to be $500 each. It's amazing.
You can't even get a hot dog for $5 there.
I know. 3rd and about 5 for the Panthers. Phelps
up
on
the
the
middle.
keeper.
Oh, right up the middle.
He gets about a 15-yard gain, dragging players along with him. 1st down, Panthers.
And Phelps on a big carry there.
Don, does Phelps play baseball?
Oh, he plays baseball. He's very good. Great pitcher. Great hitter. He may be better at baseball than he is at football.
Really?
Wow.
First and 10 for the Panthers.
It's my understanding you're going to see some scouts from colleges in the stands these home games.
I'm sure that's probably true. There's probably a few kids being looked at.
Nice handoff, gain of about 4.
Yep, that's Nate Beath.
And Beef gets the carry up the middle. A nice gain of 5 yards there.
This broadcast is being brought to you from Whitman Hanson Community Access, viewed in both the towns of Whitman and Hanson.
It's Beath again up the left side, running hard. First down.
It's going to be close.
He gets another Panther first down.
Moves the chains again. Another Panther first down.
Yeah, Panthers are eating clock here. 3:05 left in the third quarter. The first down inside the Marshfield 20.
Yeah, they've eaten quite a bit of clock up with only 3:05 left in the third period. The score is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 34, Marshfield Rams 0.
Yeah, I don't think either team really wants to stop the clock.
No. I noticed we started the game, Dawn, and you thought your prediction was going to be 30-7, and Rich Green was 31-14. You're in both in the 30s, but I think the defense is making you look bad here on the Ram side.
That's okay. I don't mind being wrong on my prediction. I'll take the.
You'll take the heat?
I'll take it.
Yeah, I agree.
And somebody got the field goal at halftime, right, for the field goal kicking contest, first guy in. That's awesome.
I believe it was a female that made it, and the one female missed it, one made it, and the male missed it. But they all walk away winners. They get something.
That's awesome. It's great that you and your wife sponsor that. It's a fabulous community thing again.
Oh, Ethan held the ball. He get whacked hard there in the backfield by 2 or 3 kids.
There was no, he didn't fake out the defense that time.
No, I think he should have handed it off.
Loss of about a yard on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
I'd kind of like to see him hand it off the rest of the way.
Yeah, I don't think that Coach Driscoll wants to give any game films out on what's going on from here on till the end of the game. I don't think he wants to give any scouts anything to see, to be honest with you.
Second and about 11. Phelps fakes, he rolls out, looks like he's going to pass the ball. He does, he passes it long.
To the end zone. That looks like a touchdown.
To number 11,
Wow.
C.J. Giuliani for a Panther touchdown.
Great throw and catch.
That was a nice catch. It was a little far away, far corner for us, but
Well, Phelps makes it look easy. He rolls out, he's looking, he waits till he's open, he doesn't get nervous, and he just rolls it out there. Giuliani's wide open, he was behind the defender.
Yeah, it was either going to be incomplete or a touchdown. It wasn't going to be intercepted.
The rest is history. Did that get blocked? Oh, it was good. The point after was good.
41
Jake
zip.
O'Brien gets it easy with 2:09 left in the third period. The score is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 41, Marshfield Rams 0. The crowd looks like it's thinning on the Marshfield side of the field, and it's a beautiful night for this. It's got to be difficult.
yeah, it's a tough start for Marshfield. I'm sure they'll, like you said, they're a young team. I'm sure they'll get better as they go along.
Marshfield always fields some really tough football teams in years and years past. They've got a big history of a tough group down there.
Last year they were 6-4 overall, and they did beat Duxbury on Thanksgiving 18-15 last year.
Another big
Another
kick right
kick.
over the defender's head. He better stay in
Well,
there.
oh, what's he doing? He called for a fair catch, then he mishandled it. I guess he giving him the touchback.
Well, the benefit of the doubt at this particular point with the score 41-0.
And another touchback on the kickoff.
So the Rams get the touchback. They'll have a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. 2:05 left in the third. Okay.
Yep.
Sweep to the left.
Sweep left. Looks like he's got a 1st down. Tackled by Brendan Frawley, 32.
Is that was good for a 1st down, wasn't it?
Yep, 1st down run. Yep.
Nice run. It's probably their 3rd 1st down of the game. It's 1st and 10 Rams. Nice little out
Complete
pass,
out to the
but
left. Couple yard gain.
it didn't fool the defense. He was right there. It was a nice pass out into the flat.
Number 17.
Third period's winding down with about 1:20 left.
Number 17, that's Kyle Bernabio.
I think that pass was incomplete. It looked to me like it hit the turf.
Yeah, a lot of the Panther defensive starters are out now.
3rd and 8 for the Rams.
We got a flag.
Flag. I think the Panther defensive line jumped on that.
Ball was incomplete, but there was a flag on the play.
Ball's coming back, but it was thrown incomplete anyway.
Defense was offside.
And the defense caught offside
Going to bring
there.
up 3rd and 5.
Marshfield picks up 5. Going to be 3rd and 4.
We'll run right up the middle. It's going to be enough for a 1st down.
1st down. He's running hard. There's that 44, I believe it is, for Marshfield.
And Violisi on the carry.
Yeah, it was number 44, Robert Violisi. It's good for a 1st down for the Rams. Ball's at midfield. I think he gave it back to Violisi again. I think he's got enough for a 1st down.
And Violisi again on the carry.
I believe he does. They are at the
By a pack of Panthers there on defense.
got it. The Panthers 36-yard line. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the 1st time they've been in Whitman Hanson territory.
46-yard line.
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit, but they're coming back. Whatever happened at halftime put some fire in them. Ball's thrown to number 80. Pass is complete.
And couple pass complete.
Got a 2nd and 5 for the Rams as they move down to about the 30-yard line.
I believe the tackle was made by John Zayden.
heading for the end of the third quarter, and that could be it.
That is it.
That's the end of the third quarter here.
In the books.
End of the third quarter here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field with the score, your Whitman Hanson Panthers 41, Marshfield Rams 0. Well, as you can see, whatever happened, Don and Rich, at halftime, it seems to put a little fire in the Rams offense. They've got 2 or 3 first downs in a row, and they've come out with a little bit of fire and brimstone. It hasn't provided any results yet, but it looks like it possibly could.
They picked up the pace a little bit. The cheerleaders are having a good time, throwing water bottles, get the fans fired up. Got some pretty good arms there, some of these cheerleaders.
And that is here against Cohasset. Again, it's going to be a blackout. We encourage you to come and support the team.
So it's 41-0 going into the fourth quarter. Marshfield has the ball on the 30-yard line of the Panthers. Second down. Second down at about 4.
Good playing experience for the underclassmen for the Panthers at this point.
Yeah, it's always good to get some experience for these kids because, as we know, football's a rough game. You get some injuries. A little depth, develop some depth is a good thing. Marshfield quarterback just took that around the right end for a touchdown, 30-yard run.
For Marshfield. Takes it in for about 35 out. Get Marshfield on the board here.
The Rams just got on the board with a run-in from the quarterback.
First play of the fourth quarter, ran the faked the handoff and kept it and went right around the right end.
Ethan Couples, good for 6 points for the Rams.
Yeah, most of the Panther defense went for the fake.
Yeah, I would say pretty much all of them.
Yeah, he ran in pretty much.
Yeah, he didn't get touched, I don't think.
No. Looks like the kick is good.
That looks like the same play that they blew dead earlier in the game.
With 10:50 left in the fourth
where he
period.
faked the handoff.
The score is your Whitman Hanson Panthers 41, Marshfield Rams 7. Well, Dawn, it's getting close to the 30-7 was your prediction, and Rich, yours was 31-14. We've got quite a bit of time to go here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
That we do.
Well, next time we're together, Bob, we're going to get your prediction, and
There
then
you go.
we're going to sit and watch.
There you go. Well, it's easy for me. I didn't make any predictions, so it's easy for me to stay out of the fray. Next time there might have to be like a pizza wager or something, you know, the winner or the loser buys the pizzas for the winners or something, you know.
I'm all in for that. I'm all in.
Okay.
So the Marshfield, now that they've scored, are they going to onside kick or are they going to kick it off? No, he kicks it deep. Forgot about the. Oh, let's see. I think that might be Ryan Swede. I can't tell for sure.
It
Yeah,
was.
it is. Yeah, Ryan Swede runs it back.
Brings the ball up to the 40.
Runs it back to about the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
So the Panthers got a 1st and 10 from their own 40. Let's see who comes out for the Panthers. See, Phelps has his helmet off, so it won't be him.
With all the birthdays tonight, we just want to remind you it is not Mr. Chismar's birthday. So do not say happy birthday to him.
Number 12.
Number 12, that's a sophomore. Jason Murphy is at quarterback.
Well, let's see what we're going to get here. Murphy on the keeper.
Keeps hitting goes, and he gets knocked down for a loss of 5 yards. Get about a 2nd and 15, 2nd and 14.
And quarterback change.
Jason Murphy's a sophomore here at Whitman Hanson.
He's a sophomore.
Brings up second and about 12 for the Panthers. You knew at some point you had to see Phelps come out. It's the first game of the season.
Absolutely. I think it's the right decision. You don't want to risk him.
Great fake.
Great fake. Kept the ball right up the middle. Gain of one maybe.
Murphy kept that one.
That was an awesome fake.
Yeah, no gain on that play, so third and
About a
12
third and
here for the
12.
Panthers.
Neither team's in too much of a hurry here. The clock is moving. We're down about 9.5 left. Quarterback keeps it. He's carrying it like a loaf of bread here, but he's picked up a couple yards. He knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 3.
There by Jason Murphy.
That brings up fourth down here.
Fourth at about 9.
Jason looks like he's got some legs under him. He looks like a
Looks pretty athletic.
athletic, yeah.
Yeah, he made a good run there.
Back out on the field.
I'm sure his heart was pounding when the coach called his number
Oh,
to get
I'm
in
sure
there,
of it too.
being a sophomore.
Well, he's the future when you lose Phelps. I mean, you have to have somebody that
Next man up.
exactly.
You get a Panther punt. Hits it pretty good. They let it hit the ground. It's rolling around and inside the Marshfield
Yeah, nice punt
20-yard
by
line.
AB.
Good coverage by number 33, Devin Colstring.
And the Rams will
As you
try
can
this
see,
time
there's a
from
lot
the
of different
18-yard
players in.
line.
You're seeing Coach Driscoll is pretty fair that way. He tries to play other players when he's got the game in hand, and
Once again,
he's got a great assistant stats. This is Driscoll's 8th year, and he's got a ton of assistant coaches that have been with him for years too. Keith Sweeney, Zach Costa, Paul Scapilli, Matt Rodman, Chris Colclaw, Jerry Thompson Jr., John Rosen, and Dan Moriarty are all assistant coaches, and that group has been together for quite a while, and they've done it. They do an excellent job with these young men.
Marshfield handoff. He's tackled after a very short gain of about 2 or 3 yards.
Number 36.
Matt Bunzel.
Bowden on the carry there for the Rams.
Matt Bunzel, a junior, made the tackle.
He looks all fired up, too.
Yeah,
Well,
these guys, this is first game, these guys are ready to go. They've been working hard too, I'm sure.
Passes away. Intercepted.
Picked off.
We got
yeah.
a flag going on, though.
Could be passing.
Intercepted by number 10, Ryan Downing.
Yeah, he's got a good run going. Oh, he might no, you get it back.
Downing ran that back about 25 yards, but I see a flag on the play.
I see two flags and a hat. You're going to have to sort this out.
I'm guessing we got a pass interference. I didn't see any receiver in the vicinity of the ball, did you?
No.
Well, let's see what we've got here. It was an awesome, awesome run back. Number 50, Ryan Kelly, just came out for the Panthers.
Now, will they be able to mic the referee with that new scoreboard, Bob?
I don't know if it has the capability of doing that. I do know that it's got video. I think you're going to be able to see a lot of different things. And again, for anybody that would like to advertise on the scoreboard, there's going to be a very minimal fee for the advertising. And it's to defray the cost of the scoreboard. All of the scoreboard costs were borne on advertisers, so it's a good thing for the school. And it's a good thing for all of the other sports also. You'll be able to use the scoreboard year-round as we do the field, so it's really a good thing.
One flag of a low block.
If you'd like to advertise on the new scoreboard, you can call the school and ask for the athletic director, or you can email the athletic director at robertrogers@whrsd.net, or look on the Whitman Hanson website and click on athletics. Couples back to pass, throws the ball complete to number 85.
Big, tall, tight end.
Going to move the chains for a Rams first down.
Brought down by number 36, Matt Bunzel. But the Rams did pick up a first down, first and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Clock's running. Little over 7 minutes left in the game. Couples hands off. Gets stopped just after a short gain. Ball was run by number 9 of the Rams, Preston Van Fleet.
52, Joe McStravick is in on the last couple of tackles.
He brought down number 9, Preston Van Fleet.
Couples is looking over to the Marshfield sidelines for the play. Takes the snap, passes it out into the flat.
85.
Got a first down.
Tall receiver there, got a first down.
The Rams are moving the ball, moving the chains.
Jabra on the reception there. And knocked through a few tackles to pick up the first down. First to hit him there was number 43, Brandon O'Brien.
Oh, breaks a
Runner
couple
broke a
tackles.
tackle. Nice little gain for the Rams.
Cameron Bowden on the carry.
About a 6 or 7 yard gain, brings up 7 and 3.
And a strong effort to keep that run going. It's going to be second and about 3.
Handoff to number 17. Looks like it's good enough gain for a first down. The Rams are moving the chain.
Yeah, first down.
And the Rams just get it to the first down marker. He was tripped up by 59, Mason Gorman.
Couple keeps the ball. Taken down by number 17, Ethan Phelps.
No,
No?
And Couple
I hope
keeps the
not.
ball.
number 12, isn't it?
No, I think you're right. Maybe it was
I
number
think
12.
it's number 12, Jason
Number
Murphy.
12.
Yeah.
Jason Murphy.
This quarterback's pretty shifty. Number 6.
Another flag.
And Couple keeps it. Swarms back to the middle of the field, but there was a flag thrown.
We'll sort this out. There's a little stop in the action and 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. The score is Whitman Hanson 41, Marshfield 7.
Looked like an illegal block in the back.
It's going against the Rams.
Holding on the, yeah, could have been blocking the back.
Second down and about 10. 9.5.
Penalty there was an illegal block, 5 yards, will push the Rams back.
Breaking some tackles.
Tackles of number 57 and number 24, Nick Carlson
Gained about 4 yards.
and Zach Beaujolais.
Got about 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 now for Marshfield.
Passes to
Pass
number
to the flat to
17.
left side. Oh, what a good pop there. Number 12, Jason Murphy.
Jason Murphy did pop him pretty hard.
Give him a good shot.
And Couples connects to number 17, Kyle Bernabino.
But they did get a first down on the play.
They've been moving the chains pretty good. Pass is thrown incomplete. Tended for number, is it 12 from Marshfield?
17.
Just about 3.5 minutes left to go in the contest.
Broke 2 tackles. Looks like it might be good enough for another first down. It's going to be close.
Looks like it's 3rd and very short. 3rd and less than a yard.
Third and inches here for the Rams.
We're definitely in 4-down territory here with this score.
Oh, yeah. He runs up the middle.
He got the first down. He might even get in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Marshfield Rams.
Squeeze it into the end zone.
Who had 14 points for Marshfield?
Rich, I think you had 14 points.
Well, it's only 13 yet, Rich.
Oh, that's true, Don.
Uh-oh. All right. Okay.
Oh, so this is without going over? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Over under.
Like the Price is Right?
There you go.
Well, the way I look at it, Rich, if they get the other point, you're closer, so Don buys the pizzas.
There you go.
This young man, number 39, had a pretty good leg if you watch.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, they didn't make it to 14 yet.
Uh-oh.
And a fumbled snap. No kick. Number 10, Ryan Downing with a hard hit for special teams.
With 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game, the score is Panthers 41, Rams 13. It's been an exciting evening here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field, and the crowd has been live with excitement.
And Superfans, we want to remind you that these water bottles that you are...
We'd like to remind you next week the Panthers are home here. Who are they playing, Rich?
New Bedford?
They're playing New Bedford. New Bedford always usually comes to play and brings a big crowd. So for $5, you can come here to Dennis M. O'Brien Field next Friday night at 7 o'clock and see your Whitman Hanson Panthers play an exciting game against the New Bedford Whalers, is it?
I believe it's the Whalers.
Yeah, it's the Whalers, yeah. I mean, they're a Division I school. They usually have some pretty good athletes, so.
So this is where to be next Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field in the towns of Whitman and Hanson to see a fabulous Whitman Hanson Panther team play the New Bedford Whalers. Kicks away, picked off,
Oh, Frawley got it and pitched it back.
pitched it to number 20, is it 27?
27, Martell, yeah.
Billy Martell.
And Brendan Crowley receives the kick, pitches it back to Mark
And you're going to see the Panther offense one more time this evening.
30. Yard line.
And the game after that, after the New Bedford game, is away.
Yes. Yes. I'm not sure. I think it's Plymouth North.
Plymouth North could be, yes.
And then they're back home again, like I said earlier, September 28th against Duxbury. And then home October 5th versus Quincy. And then home again on October 12th versus Silver Lake.
If you haven't had the opportunity yet, ladies and gentlemen, and you'd like to pick up this gorgeous color roster booklet of the Whitman Hanson Panthers football program for 2018, they'll be selling them every week at the gate at home games. It's a very informative booklet, and it gives you the numbers and the players and the pictures of these young men and women that are out here fighting for the titles. And it gives you a Panthers football schedule. So if you'd like to have one, they sell them at the gate at every Panther home game. Be sure to come and get your booklet.
A correction on their first away game. It's at Hingham. It's 7:30 on September 21st.
7:30 September 21st, Hingham High School, 7:30. That game is.
That's always a tough opponent, and then they come back home for.
And T.J. Whitman on the carry there.
They've got two. Tonight's home. The second game's home. The third game's away. The fourth, fifth, and sixth games are home. The seventh game's away, and the eighth game, which is Thanksgiving Day, is home for the 108th playing of this major rivalry, the Whitman Hanson Panthers and the Abington Green Wave.
Then they'll draw for the playoffs after the first 2, 4, 6, 7 games.
Nice cut.
Awesome cut. Jason Murphy on the keeper for the
showing
Panthers.
some athleticism here as a backup quarterback.
A gain of about 5 to 6 yards brings up a 4th and 2.
4th and 2 here for the Panthers.
We're under a minute to go.
30 seconds left in this contest. This might be the very last play if they even run this play.
Yeah, I think they're going to stay in the huddle.
The final score from Demis M. O'Brien Field this evening, the Whitman Hanson Panthers 41 and the Marshfield Rams 13. I'm Bob Hayes along with my broadcast partners Rich Green and Don Ford. We'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Whitman Hanson Panther football. You've been watching a Whitman Hanson Community Access production, and until next time, have a great evening and go Panthers.
There you go. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Rich. Great night.